So I have this 3D print module. Right there, 2 right there, and 2 right there. And then this just gets plugged into here where it says tool head on this very top one. This will hold the spool of plastic. So I attach this around here to this third one up, and it's labeled heated bed. Now we take this out of the toolbox. This is a wire holder or cable holder, and we have these 2 M4x8 screws. And this is going to go on the far side, and I just slid the cord right through that slot there. And then I pulled the slack to be on this side, because this is going to be the piece that's moving, so you want the slack to be on this side. And that is it, and we are ready to turn it on. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, that's way better. Let's make something wonderful. Yes. They reserve the right to modify and replace these items at any time. What are they gonna do? Come into my house and replace these items? That's an interesting statement. I accept. Come on in. Agree. Okay, let's try this. Do not touch nozzle or heated bed when machine is printing or heating. Always unplug machine before performing maintenance. Okay, calibrate the bed. Alright, so we're gonna run the auto leveling procedure. When the auto leveling process completes, we're going to follow the guide to set the proper Z offset. Yep. Oh. Waiting for a manual calibration. You can see how high it is off the table. And what we want to do is put a piece of paper underneath it, a regular printer paper, and then adjust it to have slight resistance on the piece of paper. And then we're just going to, I'm guessing, I want to move it down. Let's see if this does it. Maybe this is the granularity. Oh yeah, that was a bigger jump. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now it crumples, and I have a good amount of resistance going that way. Load filament. We have preset the target toggle temperature for our provided PLA. The nozzle will be heated to its target temperature. When the heating completes, follow the quick start guide to load filament. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab this guy, just set it here for now. Then I'm gonna click load. And there it goes. Okay. Gonna tap done. You have now successfully completed the initial setup for 3D printing. You can prepare a G-code file. Alright, just to briefly show what I'm doing. I downloaded this software. It's pretty typical of any 3D printing environment. In the workspace, I connected to it. I have these featured projects, and I just loaded this one, this 3D printing one. So here, it gives you an option to kind of analyze the different portions of the print. Usually you would look at the inside and say, okay, this infill pattern is not going to support the structure correctly or something like that. It's going to be weak, too weak, so you change the infill pattern, and then you can kind of view how it will print itself and if it needs supports and all that good stuff. I'm going to load the G-code into workspace, and I have no idea what this is going to do. Oh shoot, what did I do? I clicked play, which must have meant that it sent it to the... Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. Okay, so I didn't know this was actually going to run the print. So let me try playing it again. So we can see it starting the first layer. I'm going to pause it a little bit and then I'll show it when it's kind of finishing up the first layer. Alright, I think I'm just going to come back when it's done printing and see how it comes out. This is the final product. And it actually printed really well. There was no issues. Wow, I'm actually surprised how well it is sticking to this. It usually pops off by now. There it goes. I would say it's a perfect print. Nice and sturdy, and very clean.